Hi guys, welcome back. So it's just about winter, so I thought it would be helpful if I compared the bedding costs and prices and also their pros and cons for you guys, so it can help you make the best choice when stabling your horse. So let's start. Okay, so the first one we have here is straw. Straw costs about 15 to 20 euro for a large round bale. I find that straw is really good because it decomposes easily, it's easy to get rid of. You can, in some cases, spread it across your fields as fertilizer, but the only thing with straw is that some horses like to eat it, and also I find that it's difficult to get the poo out of the straw because it doesn't fall through your shavings fork. So a round straw bale would probably last you a month, sometimes even 2 months if your horse is like really clean and not messy in a stable. So I think this is a really good option, but I know that a lot of horses eat the straw and this is a big issue, so it's not for everybody. But it's definitely a good contender because it's cheap, it's easy to use, and it's easy to get rid of. So the next one we have is hemp. This is made from a plant called Cannabis sativa. So this plant, it's made from the stalks of it. It's extremely absorbent. It can absorb 4 times its weight and it's really warm. It's also dust free and it keeps your horse very warm, and apparently it's very comfortable. I've never used this product before and I've never heard of it until I made this video, but I presume that it would be quite difficult to ship as it's probably made in a foreign country and I've never heard of it, so it's probably not that common. So yeah, shipping would be a big thing. It looks like a really good product. I would definitely try using this sometime. Hemp costs about 15 to 20 euro per bag. That's without the shipping. This could probably last you, again, about a month maybe, depending on your horse. So the next one we have is wood pellets. I think wood pellets are really good. I've used them before. They're highly absorbent. A bag costs about 7 euro for a 15 kg bag. You'd need about maybe 2 bags for your stable, but the only thing is that you have to soak the pellets to get them to puff up, but then they're really puffy and really warm and really absorbent. Also, the horses don't like to eat it, and because you put water on the pellets, generally there's no dust. So I think wood pellets are a really good contender as well. Also, you can get environmentally friendly ones where they replant the trees after they cut them down to use it for wood pellets. Also with wood pellets, they're super duper easy to use and easy to clean because it's like powder, it's like fluffy powder. So when you go to pick up your poo, all the clean stuff just falls to the bottom, so there's no waste at all. So these could definitely last you about a month or 2 months. So the next one we have is rubber matting. So rubber matting costs about 75-80 euro to fill your stable, but you also need a bag of pellets or shavings or hemp, whatever you choose, as well to go on top just to make it a little bit comfier. But you would only need about 1 bag for maybe a month, 2 months. So this could save you a lot of money in the long run. It might not seem like a lot in the short run, but in the long run it could save you a lot. So obviously as well for rubber mats, they're pretty hygienic. You do need to clean them, deep clean them with detergent about every month, just to make sure that all the urine doesn't get soaked into it. But in the short term, they are super easy to clean because you just scoop the poo up off it. So the next one we have is shredded paper. Shredded paper is really eco-friendly as it's recycling the paper. It can be sometimes a little bit dusty, but other than that, it's really hygienic. It's really absorbent as well. It's pretty easy to use, really easy to handle as well. When you're scooping out the poo, the paper just falls through. Also, I don't know for sure, but I presume it would be easy to get rid of as it just decomposes really easily. So also for the price of shredded paper, I've looked it up. They normally come in about 20 kilo bags. It doesn't say the price though online, but even like you can do it at home yourself. So if you have a shredder, obviously, and if you have loads of newspapers like stuffed underneath your sink, you can make your horse bed just out of that for free. So this is also a really good option. Also, the horses won't eat the shredded paper. The next one we have is peat moss. Now, I've never used peat moss before, but I've looked it up and it's really environmentally friendly. It's dust free, it's really easy to compost. It's also really easy to use. It's super warm, light and fluffy, and it's really good for senior horses as it's really easy on their joints. The only con I have with peat moss though is that it's really difficult to get, and also apparently it's dark in colour, and when light coloured horses like greys lie on it, they get dark coloured stains. So it would be fine if you had a black horse or a bay or maybe even a chestnut, but for palominos or greys it might not be the best. So the last one we have today is wood shavings. Wood shavings normally come in a bag about from €15 to €25, and you might need 2 bags or 3 bags depending on how big your horse's stall is. Wood shavings are really absorbent, they're really hygienic, though the only thing is that I find that they're quite dusty, but you can get dust-free ones. Horses don't like to eat the wood shavings, which is really good, and they're really easy to get as a lot of shops have them because they're so common. The only cons I have with wood shavings is that they're quite expensive compared to some of the other options, and also that they're quite dusty, and I find even though the Arrow has wood shavings that he gets really dusty from them when he lies down. This is also a problem for asthmatic horses or horses with a respiratory issue. As well, wood shavings are also really difficult to get rid of as they don't decompose as well as some of the other horse bedding. So guys, I hope this really helped you in making your decision on what to use for your horse's stable. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and comment down below for new ideas for videos or vlogs. And we'll see you next week.